Now, I got one more thing I wanted to ask because I
Here we
asked
go.
you this off the mic too, because I think this would be something interesting
Yeah.
for the listeners to hear, get this perspective. Now, they brought up the whole face mask over the helmet, like I guess the face mask over the face mask, right?
Well, no, and not like in a
Face
visor.
guard.
Yeah, not the visor that covers
No,
your
no,
eyes.
right.
You're talking about
like
the
a
cover
like
your
a mouth, like
Yes.
a mouth guard,
mouth visor type thing,
whatever you want to call it. They're concocting this type of I don't know, this invention to put on the helmet here.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of that?
I think it's nonsense, man. I don't see that happening at all. Any of my former athletes out there, any of the former football players out there, if you wore a visor at any time during your career, bro, this mic is like blowing me right now. But just because it keeps falling, we're good though.
Okay.
Yeah, but any of the former athletes out there, especially football players that have worn visors that just cover your eye part, you understand from a breathing standpoint, it's very difficult to breathe with it. A lot of times, even during training camp, guys take the visor off because you don't get a lot of air. It's kind of like riding the car with the windows up, but no air conditioning on. It sucks. Or you could just crack your window a little bit. That's about the air you're getting in. It's not the best situation, but at least you can breathe out your mouth. Now you talk about putting a visor or face guard where your mouth is supposed to be. That blocks a ton more air. And it's not the best, man, in terms of guys just being able to be in condition for that. I mean, you think about when you work out or if you're going on a run, imagine if something's just sitting right in front of your face, you can't breathe in and out. That sucks. It's not going to feel good. It's definitely going to put a damper on your performance. You might even pass out from it. So for me, man, I don't think that's going to happen, man, because I know players, they're not going to want to rock with that. It just makes zero sense. If you got to do all that, you might as well not even be out there because it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I had no clue. I'm seeing this stuff being thrown out there. I'm like, I mean, does it help? I really have no clue.
Not at all, man. Not at all. And this is the thing too, man. And I think that's why it's important too with the testing element of it. Similar to what we see with the UFC.
You shouldn't have to worry about that then.
Yeah, well, similar to what we see with the UFC. They're not having those guys go in the ring and fight with a mask guard.
Yeah.
No, they're testing them prior to the fights, making sure they're good to go, and then they go out there. So I think similar to if it's game day, you make sure you test the guys a day or two or whatever the time limit needs to be beforehand. So that way you know everybody's good once you go out there. Otherwise, there's no point in going out there if I got to wear this face guard and all this other nonsense, man, to play football. Like, it's not going to be the best situation for anybody out there.